Parents, what's the scariest thing your child has ever drawn? I was in the garden clipping roses when the school called. My first thought was that Flynn had gotten sick again. For months he's been making himself throw up, crying at night, and whispering about shadows. But the principal's voice was tense. "Mrs.Jack," she said, "it's not about his health this time. It's his drawings. Very disturbing drawings. You need to come in." By the time I arrived, Jack was already there. Amanda, the principal, handed me a folded paper, like she didn't want to touch it. "This is what your son made." When I opened it, I almost dropped it. It showed a woman tied to a chair in a shed. Her eyes were scratched out, her mouth sewn shut, and above her head, in Flynn's shaky handwriting, were two words: Mom and Amanda. Amanda leaned close and whispered. He screamed when we took it away. He said someone told him not to show you, not his father, just you. Then she slid two more papers across the desk. My stomach turned. One drawing showed our living room, but the window was open, and a long, skinny hand was reaching inside. Another showed Flynn's bedroom. He had drawn himself sleeping in bed, and over him was a figure with black hair covering its face. The scariest part was that Flynn had drawn it holding scissors, cutting the heads off his stuffed animals. That night, we tried to pretend everything was normal. We ordered Flynn's favorite pizza with extra olives, watched a Western, and for a while he laughed and acted like himself again. But when I tucked him in, he whispered, "Don't let it out of the closet tonight." I didn't know what to say. After midnight, his screams woke us. His closet doors were wide open and his toys were ripped to shreds exactly like in his drawing. Flynn was shaking, pointing to the closet. "It was in there," he cried. "It said it doesn't like Mommy. It said it doesn't like Amanda later." When the house was quiet again, I took Jack outside to the garden shed. My hands shook as I told him, "This is who's been hurting us." From inside came a weak, broken moan. Jack looked at me like I was a stranger. "Rose, what's in there?" "This is what I planted," I whispered. He shoved me back and called the police. When they broke the lock, Amanda was inside, alive but beaten and half dead. They locked me in Levitt Asylum. I told them it wasn't me. I told them Flynn had drawn it before it happened. I told them the thing in his closet was real. But no one believed me. Now it's been a year. Flynn was finally doing better, until the school called again. He started drawing. His new picture shows our house with a shadow standing at the window. The shadow has no face, just long black hair. And last week there was a mass breakout at Levitt. But here's the thing, I never escaped, so if I'm still here, who's been visiting my son at night?